All right, there's open. Please pull back. Give us an entry. It's funny. I'm like picturing like a setup. I'm manifesting a setup right now. I just hope we get a good one. All right, there's that low. So this is where we could get a decent setup. Sorry, I had to just send this to my friend. Damn it. Not even a 15-second entry, not even a 5-second entry. The turtle soup of hell. Yeah, it's cool, Mad Chaos. The one thing about my car is I've driven in with the rain the past few days, and it gets really dirty after it dries off. I need like good cleaning supplies. But I'm also gonna take it like to a touchless wash probably. Don't accelerate in the rain. Yeah, I know. I figured that out. Get it wrapped? No, I'm not getting it wrapped. It is ceramic coated. No trades today, Anthony. It is ceramic coated. I can't take it to a touchless wash. No, it's not a Z06. The C8s handle well if you don't drive like an ass. That's what I figured out. Does it feel like a spaceship? No, it doesn't. It just feels like a car. I don't know. I need one of those, you know, those foam guns. I need a foam gun. If someone has a good foam gun, they want to send me a link to. And I need good whatever else that would help me. Also, I need something that clean the underbody. Yeah, nothing really we can do here. Again, we're just ranging after a bunch of expansion. Head and Shoulders. Dang it. So should I or should I not take it to touchless wash after it stops raining? Because I don't even have cleaning supplies of my own yet. Hand wash with like a foam thing. It is ceramic coated. Yeah, I want to go to a wash with brushes. How old is the coating? Like it just was put on like the last couple weeks. No, Kenny. Hand wash, chemical guys, 2 bucket method. I love how everyone has different opinions. And I still think we're gonna keep pumping here. There's just no entry to get in, so not really much we can do. Does chemical guys have like a foam gun? Foam cannon? Oh yeah, they do. Could I just buy this? No? Dude, I'm so confused. I agree. IFG God, please give me an entry. We can talk about this stuff later in stream. Let's see if we can focus on price action here now. When my stream ends, some of you guys stick around. You give me some good advice. I'll probably need that. The 1 minute and 9:19. Yeah, you could have, but just really high. It's a B setup. I really would love a pullback here or something. Okay, so this is a good sign, all right? Payouts up algorithm. Nice. Okay, so we just souped this again. So low key, like I would actually probably take this if we got the entry. So obviously this is paper. 250,000. So oh wait, I'm on the wrong count. We're gonna go to this. Okay, 49K. So this is a $50,000 account. We'll risk 200. So we'll really risk 175. And we'll have to go. Well, okay, we'll say this is an actual $50,000 account, not one where the drawdown is tiny. So I'll risk 1,000 here. So if I risk 1,000, that allows me to take 2 minis. So I'd actually do 750, which would allow me to do one. Wait, that's I'd actually probably go like 9. I'd go like 900 here. So still 2, I think. See, 850 still 2. Yeah, 850 still 2. So yeah, I think 850, 800 still 2, and 750 goes to 1. So yeah, I think 800 is good here because it allows me to take 2 minis, which would be more reward. So we'll go 800 here, I think. So if I were to take 2 minis and we were to trigger the play somewhere around here, 54, stop loss would be around 36 or 34. So it'd be about a 20-point stop. 20 points times 20 is 400 times 2 is 800 bucks. So worst case, if we came down here, that would be about $1,000 loss, which is what I'm okay with risking. Best case, about 800. Or no, mid case, about 800. Best case, we could lose like 700 maybe. Does that make sense, everyone? Is this setup A plus? I would consider this an A setup because we know the bias. This was swept. Only reason it's not A plus is because we didn't sweep farther. To me, this looks like a 2022 model, like not like one of the good market structure shit, but it looks like a basic 2022 like low risk sell, not a high probability because there's not really good market structure shit, but it looks like a low risk sell to me. So if we didn't reverse it, I'm sure it'd be a good setup. Just need good momentum here. Yeah, we might not even get it. So you got out of what? What do you mean, K? No, this is like a low. Like the reason why I'm saying this is a low risk sell is because we're really high, and you'll see like a short from here work occasionally. It's like a B setup. That's why I'm saying like if we did inverse it, it'd probably be a good setup. If we don't inverse it, then whatever. But honestly, probably not right now, Gov. Maybe tomorrow. We're just really like high away from them. So we swept again. Again, I like to keep drawing like the lines we sweep just to see the displacement. Is it SMT? Yeah, it could be an SMT. So this low got swept. ES did not sweep the low. But again, the SMT only matters if we break this. Again, it doesn't matter if we don't break this, you know. Just keep waiting. You shorted it for 10, then ran out? Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I thought you meant you longed it before it broke. I'm like, what? Ken, I don't even know. I'd be working in a restaurant right now. Yeah, see, that's what I would. That's like what would be the A plus setup deli. Offer for $1. Where do you see that? Honestly, nothing. I trade fine by myself, Mr. Sendrix. All right, let's get the entry. Come on. Super great price action. Donald Trump. That's pretty funny. Is there anyone confused on like why I'm looking to take this setup, or it's because it's obvious and we have LRLR and sometimes we will not pull back if we have LRLR above. So I just think that would be a good target. Again, this is like our first chance at an entry. Like if we don't get an entry here, we could get an entry lower. So what about the data lows? Well, the higher time frame bias is not bearish, so I don't really care about the data lows right now. So like we could get one here now. Dude, I swear, if we like dump all the way to the data lows and someone says, "Oh, why were you bearish?" Oh, like, dude, I swear, if someone says that, I'm gonna be so mad. If we dump through this with a really high speed, low key, we could be bearish. This is the most obvious gap we have. We would want to see it hold. But I hate, like, again, just because we don't get an IFUG entry does not mean I'm actually taking losses. So at the end of the day, my bias doesn't really matter here. So do you see why this is the low risk sell now for 2022 traders? Like I said, you will see this work a decent amount. Just because of way high in premium, this looked like the manipulation leg. It's just not a bad, it's not a terrible take. So the risk would be about the same on this. But now the target would be different. But you could hold runners, so I'd take 2 here again. Is anyone shorting this? Again, I don't think this is a bad short if you're bearish. This is a textbook short if you're bearish. I'm just not bearish here. So far, I do like the reaction from this. We don't have that momentum over this. Now, if you want to get short with an IFUG, is there really any IFUG to go short here? No, there isn't. This is just a classic 2022 like market structure shift retracing the fair value gap. There's just no way we're bearish today. I don't know. There's low resistance liquidity above. We got really good displacement. I would just never be bearish here. And if I'm wrong, so what? I don't really care. Yeah, pretty much, Lord. I mean, the bias is just we have a lot of displacement up overnight. We are coming off from this, which I knew this would probably be a soup. Now, did I know we were gonna deliver all the way back up here? No, but I figured this would be a soup, and it was. So, I mean, it's just there's just no way I'm bearish today. There's nothing that would change my mind right now. The only way I'll be wrong is if we are bullish, but we dump today and NFP pumps to this LRLR. But then again, we'll be bullish tomorrow. Already tagged what? Oh yeah. No, we didn't. The 4-hour LRLR, still, we never even got near it yet. Unless I'm missing something. Man, I hate everyone shorting this right now. Yes, that's. Like, you don't realize this is a short that will work. Like, people don't understand that. Like, it looks like such a sell curve right now. Like, this literally looks like this is gonna happen, but I don't know, man. I just have to wait for the inverse, and there's not really an inverse of the downside I can take. And I'm not bearish, so. If we dump through this, we probably will dump a lot more, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll leave it. Let me put my headphones in. One second. Hello, Levi. Yo, what's up? Are you short? Thanks, man. Are you short? Yeah, I figured. Where do you short? That first survey I got after the AMD? Yeah. Yeah, I call this out as a low risk sell, but I would just never have taken that. Yeah. I mean, that we just had a lot of displacement overnight. We're delivering off a 1 hour gap. The only way I'll be wrong is if today's gonna be manipulation for NFP. Yeah. Walters, today's paper trading only. He went short on this gap right here. All right, let's see if we get it. Walters, you don't have to paper trade. It doesn't matter to me. This is just my rule. All right, let's see if we get the entry. I love for the entry to be off this candle. If it takes another candle, it might not give us the entry. Come on, damn it. Okay, no entry. That sucks. It might not give us the entry now. We'll see. Because NFP tomorrow, Walters. Oh, Melon, I see. Yeah. See, that's you drew like the low resistance liquidity that's like not like the algorithmic one. When I draw LRLR, like you'll see me draw the line with the most touches, and to me this is 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Yours only has like, I don't know, it's just not as clean. So all right, no entry there. Could get an OB entry. Gold gave a good entry. My final EU target hit, by the way. How's that not an entry if it hit 530 point? Official IC, we're waiting for a candle close above this gap. We don't enter when we wick into the entry. So I want to see a candle close above this gap, and we don't know where that's gonna be. Have you watched my YouTube videos? Also, Fiji, Levi shorts this like every time we get it. By the way, like he'll take losses on this too. This is just from a hit or miss setup. But his RR is good, so even if he does lose, it doesn't really matter because he'll hold longer. Official IC, does that make sense? Yeah, see, that's fine. This looks like such a good short. That's why I wanted to get violated so bad, because I know a ton of people are gonna get wrecked. Mm. Vince, it means this is probably a better short if I had to guess. That's why I'm thinking like the lower, it has definitely was a lower chance to get inverse now, but you know, if it does, it's probably a better entry. There's probably other people shorting this right now. Official IC, did you understand my response? I just need an okay from you. I would say that's an A setup, Peter Pan, just because the equal high is the momentum. Oh, damn it, dude. I might just short this if we break this, honestly. If we violate this with a big red candle, I'll short this gap too, but I'm really leaning bullish. All right, maybe we'll get it. My bullish target, it's gonna be the first one's gonna be this high right here. Second one will be this one, and then the third one will be up here. This would be the break even though, this first black line. And again, why is the first target this high right here? Why is this good liquidity? This is exactly. This is where someone like Levi shorts. So where's he gonna put a stop above this high? So that's where my target would be. Okay. So again, yeah. So Levi's liquidity there if we get the entry. What if you're bullish? Oh, my bias bullish is based off of us really displacing above, like displacing off this hourly, and it's really the liquidity above that I see. Like we got a lot of engineered liquidity in form of a trendline liquidity up here. So to me, I mean that's just bullish. Also the displacement here too as well. Yeah, I never always long all-time highs until it works or until it doesn't work. Traumatized. It's up to you, man. I paper trade all day, no matter the setup today. That's what I've always done on the day before an FP. I used to trade live on this day, but it just some of my worst days were on this day. Because we'd get inverse fair value, I guess, and they wouldn't hit the full take prop. They just wouldn't hit the break even or anything. So, is he in? If you're asking if I'm in this trade, I would probably go watch my YouTube. I don't want to be mean, but I'm waiting for a candle close above. So far, there's no candle close above. Do I care about the? I don't care about the 5-minute FEG as much, no, because especially because I'm bullish, the 5-minute doesn't really mean anything to me. God damn it, shorts. No, I don't need to close by the 5. Just this one. For what? I got 2 tennis matches Friday and Saturday. Yeah, 30-second short here if you're bearish. I'm just not bearish, obviously. 30-second long if you're bullish. Yo, this could be like this could be like a 14-hour play here. I'd love to see an entry. Gonna make these a little more dimmer just so you guys can see better. It does possibly BV suds. Obviously, I don't know for sure yet, but come on, man. Is anyone in this short? Because they're a bit bearish. Nice. Again, I don't think it's a bad short. This is not my model. I think this is a fine short, but I don't want to go against my bias. Just the fact that we've held this for so long and just, I don't know, man. This is just not bullish right now. I think if we were really bullish, we've already would have broken it like 15 minutes ago. Do I care about YM? No, not on a day like today. Any wins today? No, I have not taken a single trade yet. There's been no entries. Just waiting for an inverse to play out if we get any. Oh shit, I gotta do my course. No wins I secretly took. Even if I did short, there's no IFPG setups to the downside that would have been valid. Besides the 30-second, but I didn't take that. NFP is tomorrow. You never want to. One of my rules is this is one of the days I paper trade. Now, does it really matter I'm paper trading or not? No, because the logic's still going to be the same whether you're in a live account or whatever. Okay, so it doesn't really matter, but it's just I'm just following my own rule. See you later, Ken. Sorry there's no entries. The worst loss I ever took, probably when I left the trade open overnight. What's NFP? NFP is non-farm payroll. My biggest win money wise, I don't know. Maybe like 10K. I don't think it's more. Well, this 1 minute. Bro, come on. Did I just want to punch the screen right now? Holy shit. Yeah, it's low because it's not bullish yet. There's just like no volume that wants to inverse this. Can you take a 30% win and sell it 2 times? I don't know what you mean by that. I know. Yeah. So Walders, you just can't, if you're gonna withdraw 2,000, you just can't make more than like 800 in one day. So you can make 400 and 400. That's fine. Just as long as they're separate days. Ugh. I'm gonna draw out this. Obviously not a good entry because it's the internal fair value gap, and we want to wait for the external fair value gap to break. But I think it's still important to draw to maybe to see if it breaks. Yeah, by copy trading, Anthony. Come on, man. All right, I think we're gonna end stream here. Thank you. All right, let's see if we violate this. If we violate this, I think we have like a 50-point dump here, honestly, because this is going to be a really high momentum sell model. Well, I'd love to, again, I don't really live trade on these days much. Yeah, I'd love to at least take a paper trade if we got it. Yeah, low key burns, I would, because look at all this. I mean, there's just no areas to support here. There's equal lows here as well. Again, if we don't get it, we don't get it. I'm just waiting for either, but only one so far, Anthony. Come on. Cause Gov, I don't want to take a loss. All right, if this is violated in this one singular candle, we're probably gonna dump like a ton here. Let's see how we react. Call. It's already happened right now. All right, there's that. We're gonna about to dump, dude. Look at that shit. I knew that was gonna happen. I told you, if we dump through this, we're dumping like instantly, dude. I've seen this shit before, especially these equal lows sitting here. Yeah, yeah. That's why I said we're about to dump like 50 points if we violate that shit. I'm not calling out the data lows here, no. Yes, is about to tap the 0.5 as well. So now the long setup would be this if we got it. And then new target would be here. Bro, Levi, you don't realize Levi shorts this every single time, and he only ever joins if he's in the profit. Does anyone ever notice that? If he's ever in profit, that's the only time he ever joins this voice chat. Like I'll literally call out Levi shorting this every single time, and every time it's a loss, he never joins. It's I'm not like and he's profitable, but it's because he is RR, not because of how much he wins or loses. He probably loses more. What's the target if you shorted this? Well, the first target already hit. The first target would be the 50%. So it would have been this line right here, which already kind of hit. The second target would likely be these equal lows down here, 18,477, and the third target would be these data lows, or this big wick here. When break even for the short? Now I don't know where you entered. Dude, every single fair value I get, the downside we're getting is very, very clean. It's not messy at all, which is usually a good thing, but 18,461. Now I can risk 3 contracts on this. This would be 6R. Why don't stop loss show up on TradingView? You have to do it manually. So you have to click this plus button and you have to click sell 3 stop or sell whatever stop right here. See that? Yeah, the 2-minute doesn't look bad here. I agree. What about the close? Uh, Depending on how this candle closes, then I won't care about this. Like if so far this looks pretty good. There's just a singular green candle back up. If we get one more green candle back up here and close above this, I don't think these equal lows will matter. All right, looks like we can get in the trade. So we can now get in the trade. Candle close above. Technically, this would be the break even, but I probably wouldn't go to break even there. It's just too close. And then, I mean, the target would be this high right here. That would be the main target because it's that high that was getting stuck at that fair value gap where people short. So now we just wait to see if we win a paper Lamborghini. We'll see if this is a good or bad day before NFP. So there's the 2-minute close above. I think like I think like a better break even stop would probably be like right here. Now, theoretically speaking, yes, this would be the break even stop. Like religiously trading the model mechanically, this would be the break even stop. But what's wrong with this break even stop? Yeah, it's almost guaranteed to stop you out of break even. Now, if you trade this model religiously or like mechanically, then yeah, put your break even stop there. But I mean, if you have a decent amount of conviction, then I want to do that. Obviously, from backtesting, as statistics show, um, there's more of a chance for this to become a loss now, especially that we did technically hit that internal high. But because I'm on paper trading today, I'm just going to leave it and it doesn't really matter. Now, if I was in a live count, maybe I would put myself break even, but I'm not in a live count today just because I NFP tomorrow. So it doesn't really matter too much, to be honest. What's up, Levi? Nope. Everything is trash besides Topstep and Apex. What's so good about it? Nice. Isn't that Forex though? Yeah, it's scammer language. Now, what I'm gonna do, like, if you are bearish and this is reviolated, we're likely to go to these equal lows because we did take out an internal high here, which would be the true break even. And because these equal lows were left on here, this would become a like an inverse for value gap, but it would make sense in this context because of the equal lows. If these weren't there, then it wouldn't make sense to short if this failed. But if this does fail and we do close back below, I'm guessing that that's going to bring us back down to these equal lows. Can you go long on a retest here? I mean, you can. Doesn't really matter. What I'll do is if this fails, I'll short again and I'll target these equal lows. Because I think we should go for these if this inverse fails. Because again, technically speaking, from a liquidity point of view, we did hit that internal high, which would be the break even. However, I do not go to break even there because I'm on paper trading today. So it doesn't really make sense for me to do that. All right, so there you go. So that failed now. So we'll see if this acts as an inverse fair value gap down to these equal lows. Again, everything is paper trading today, so none of this is actually real trading. Obviously, this is just tape reading before an FP. So once we hit this, we'll see how we react to it. But you can see, like, when we hit that internal high there and we get that instant reaction from it, look what happens. That's why this would be like the technical break-even stop. Because like I said, statistics say if we hit that break-even stop, there's more of a chance for us to go down after if it comes back down to the entry. There's no way to set up ATM strategy in an open position. It depends on what you're using, I think. Like I said, when I used to trade on my live account, like on the days before an FP, they're my worst days. So I think I'm not sure how long I've been doing this. I mean, the OGs in my stream can know, but I think I've probably been on paper the last maybe year on days before an FP. I'm not sure the exact timeline, but I never trade live account on these days. I just don't think it's worth it. Because there will be days where you're going to get a lot of textbook fails. There's going to be good days, but more than not, it's better to wait for an FP. Is there a way to change times on a MetaTrader? I don't know. Yeah, I agree, Mike. Yeah, I never trade live on these days. I'm not even trading an eval account on the screen. There's just no way I'm going to do that. I'm sorry, plus EV. I hope tomorrow, like usually, so NFP days, like the actual NFP days, are usually pretty good. So hopefully we get a good day tomorrow. Yeah, I wait till NFP usually comes out and then I'll trade. No, NFP and NFE are not the same thing. Oh, this is such good price action. No 15th. Yeah, there was. No, there wasn't. Nope. No 15-second entry for short. Oh, wait. Yeah, there was right here. But this is really hindsight. Because we took out this internal high, which was also equal highs in the 15-second, which is interesting to note. So it was equal highs in the 15-second. Dude, I do not want to be streaming right now. Like, this is like such a bad day to stream because I never live trade on these days. People are gonna get confused. It's not a good environment to live stream on these days. And I know I am demo trading, but people aren't gonna understand that you should, like, why or the plays or just anything, you know. Like, if we break this, I'll read long, but people will be like, "Oh, why are you taking 50 position?" Okay, it's demo. We don't live trade today, anyways. I mean, you're just not supposed to. So it's just a day where you should tape read, and that's what ICT does. So yeah, so the everyone knows that besides the new people. The new people don't know that. Even if I did take a win, like, I wouldn't have gone on the Twitter saying, "Oh, I took a win today." Like, it's just I don't post anything about today because you shouldn't trade. Where's ICT on the leaderboard? I don't know, man. I do not know. Yep. So I learned a lesson a long time ago not to trade in these days. I think I blew my first ever funded I ever got on a day before an FP. And I tried it again. I tried it again the next NFP too. I tried trading live the next day before NFP. I'm like, it's probably just an unlucky day. And then I lost a lot of money the next day. And then I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not trading live on these days anymore. If you have my course, you obviously know I've already put this in my course. I don't trade live on these days. So when was the last time I blew a funded? A couple weeks ago after I got a payout, I blew one. It was too close to the trailing drawdown. I think I took like a $400 loss on it and it hit it. Mm-mm-mm. Will this be in the boot camp? Yeah, so I'm doing a thing in the boot camp on what days you shouldn't be live trading. It'll go over the economic calendar and everything. Yeah, that people won't watch that episode. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm profitable. It's not because I take a bunch of wins. Mm. Johnny, I don't know. There's too much to say, Johnny. Cool. The bootcamp and course are not the same. The bootcamp's going to be a lot more basic. So, dude, I really think we're bullish for today. Like, I just really want to long this. I'll love if these equal lows are taken out and then we were to get another textbook inverse, but I don't think that's going to happen right now. What would I have rated this long setup if it was the day before NFP? This long setup, A+, but it just would have been a break-even trade. Yeah, still doesn't hit the 50% either. The bootcamp will start to be released today at 5 p.m. on my YouTube. See if we violate this gap here. Yeah, I usually started from the, but it's not only that, it's just because we have NFP tomorrow. Then that's why I don't live trade on these days. It's not only because of the expansion, it's also because of NFP tomorrow. Mm-mm-mm. Do you trade in NFP? Yeah, I trade after NFP comes out. Man, this is so fun. Not very much the teachers say here, really, to be honest. We kind of have engineer liquidity down here, but doesn't really mean anything to me. Well, it depends on what you're risking, what you want your stop loss to be. Risking 75. What do you mean the stop loss and a trigger? Are you in Apex right now? Did you place it? Or like did it go through it and not okay. Did it go through it and not trigger? Yeah, you should have exited manually. That will happen sometimes. Nothing really you can do. Oh yeah, SIP. I forgot about that. We'll maybe do one next week. Damn, how are there still 430 people watching this? That's crazy. All right, let's see if we get a pump off of this. Yeah, it's just for anyone who wants to learn, it's very hard to teach in this price action, which I already expected this price action to be like this, but it's hard to teach in this. There's really nothing I can say besides just don't trade. Obviously at the beginning of the stream I said we were on paper trading all day. Obviously, like everyone should already know that, but people don't really listen, which is fine. Okay, let's see how we react to this. If we break this 30-second, we're probably going to go down to these lows. Okay, so there's that. So we broke the 30-second. Would love to see these lows now. The only reason I'm still holding this position is because we never rebroke that IFG that we broke. If we rebroke it, I would have gotten out, but we never did. So we got more LRLR down here now. We should run this. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Got very choppy price action. What do you mean you souped that long? Never hit the low. Is it just me or is TradingView lagging? Why is the timer all off? Does anyone notice that? Okay, you'll have to do that. And it's very choppy, not good price action. Obviously, you should not be in a live account trading this. And the one thing people think is I'm profitable because of how much I win. It's not. It's because of how much I don't trade this price action. It has nothing to do with winning or losing. You can kind of see like we're getting liquidity to both sides here. It's not even just one side, and that's what's causing this chop in between here. Now, I'm more leaning downside here just because the 2-minute IFVG failed to the upside. And because of that, I'm leaning more downside because this failed. But if these equal lows could be a soup because of the liquidity we left to the upside. How's the news next week? Not bad next week. It's just a pair of equal lows, HH. I literally have no idea what to say right now. I'm sorry. If we can hit these equal lows, I'll probably put stop the break even. It'll probably end early next week, Katie. How many years to get the control? At least 3 started from the bottom. At least 3. Yeah, so ICT doesn't really trade live on a feed weeks at all. So like yesterday he wouldn't have traded, but he mainly says the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the bad ones. Monday, Tuesday can be fine, but he doesn't do his live count all week. Now, you don't have to listen to that, okay? Why don't you have to? Because it's all going to depend on your experience. That's based off his experiences. What if you have a different win rate than him? What if you do better? Then yeah, trade. But that's just what his experience is. So you can't just not trade because ICT says not to. I trade on a feed because I do decently well on a feed days. Now ICT says not to. Maybe that's because he's trying to protect newer traders. So it's all going to depend on like how you typically do. Does that make sense? And I don't know how that is. So this is going to be another decent inverse to the upside if we get it, but not going to touch it. Really surprised we haven't ran this LRLR at least just to go back up. Like I said, when we're in between both these liquidity points, we're going to, one of these is going to be ran, and then we're probably going to go the opposite way, I'm guessing. Just a very, very tough price action. What I'll do is I'll get out of the position if we close above this, because that would be pretty bullish. The fact that 400 of you are still watching this is crazy. So now I'm going to draw this fair value gap as the next obvious fair value gap, to be honest. If we violate this and then deliver from this, that would be more bearish. But like I said, we're bearish here and we're bullish here. There's no set bias in between these 2 points. Mm. This is one of the spots where I could do a poll saying long or short, and 50% would vote long, 50% short. And when you get, if I'm teaching people and 50% of those people I teach say long and 50% of people I teach say short, that there's something up. Here, we'll do a little poll real quick. All right, everyone vote. We'll see how the results are. Okay, well, now people say long. That's more hindsight, but so yeah, it's almost 50-50. You can just see the point I'm trying to make. So it's just not easy bias right now. Has anyone done the Wordle today yet? I got in 3. Yeah, so the word it was today, I always guess it and it's never right. And it finally was it today. I was like, let's go, because I've guessed it a lot in the past. I didn't do connections yet, no. I'm gonna do that later. You got in 2? Damn. What's it about? HH. It's like Wordle, but you guess house price. I feel like that'd be good for real estate. Does that actually help or no? Ugh. This is so fun to watch, man. I just want to punch the screen. I hope today's a good lesson to see why you don't trade on a fee or the day before on a fee, though. Hopefully everyone learned that. Which we already knew going into today, and so did all the other people who've joined my live stream for the past year. Now, the new people, though, it's definitely a lesson you guys gotta learn. Mm, 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 mm. Can I check the when I get a minute? Yeah, later. I'm gonna go like my tweet. Go like my tweet. How's your wins and losses on paper? Well, I took one loss, and this still could be a win. We're gonna see. Like, we're still respecting this, which is why I really didn't want to cut it yet. So I could be 0 for 2 or I could be 1 for 2, depending on if this hits. I think if we take out, like, we just got to take out one of these lows, man, and we're just going to dump. But price just did not want to do that. And we left equal highs up here, too, so that's bullish. It's very bullish and bearish right now. You can make a great case for both points right now. I mean, look at this LRLR. We're going to break this at some point. We just don't know when. So now look at this. This looks very bullish now. So we should go for these equal highs here. This trend line is forming a lot of liquidity, so this could be a soup up here once these highs hit. So now I got another obvious gap here. So now if this is broken, I'd expect this to be ran. Just because it's so obvious. So there's the equal highs and there's those highs. This could be a soup. We'll see. See, this would be another good inverse to the downside if we got it, just because of how much liquidity built up. But so 50-50. Kaji, you think this is a soup? Okay, let's see. If this is violated, I mean, we should just dump. One minute was inversed. Really good sign. Yeah, I think we're going to dump here. There's no way we don't. Look at this. Let's see if this 30-second gets violated. See, that's like a soup I can predict. I can't predict another soup. So back at the trend line again. Now I need to hit this low to really accelerate. If we don't, then it's just going to be dead. This is like your failed breakout of retail traders longing here. And then this would be the full like breakout. This is where like when we do break out of this, it's probably going to be a pretty decent sized candle. Is my guess. Man, look how much engineer liquidity this is forming. Holy shit. We break this 30-second again, that would be crazy, but I think this is the best shot we have to go down here. Just because of everything getting violated. Just you never know when this is going to break, though. It's the hardest thing in the market to predict when this is going to break. It's very difficult. Man, come on, bro. Why isn't this breaking? Come on, dump it. Should be a pretty decent sized candle here. Let's see. We just need the volume. Come on. Once one of these lows breaks, we're going to get a pretty big candle. There it is. There it is. There it is. Big. Finally, bro. I told you. Damn, why'd that take so fucking long? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. So what, like, it's very hard to know in this predict, but when that candle goes, it will go. God damn. Dude, I just saved my eval off of that. That was a close one. So now I can say I'm 1 for 2 on demo. I knew that was gonna hit, dude. It's just that was a tough play. So we'll see if we can get to these equal lows for the final TP. So I souped that on an eval where I said I think that was going to be a soup. It just looked good. Did anyone else like gamble soup that on an eval or anything, or an account you don't care about? Nice. Yeah, I'll send my executions real quick. So I literally just souped that high. I was like, there's no way this isn't a soup. And I called it out. I said I think it would be good to soup. I'll have to take out this low first, or at least rebalance this. Like now, I'm not really married to this. I was kind of married to the LRLR. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really as married to this anymore. Like this could be a long setup. Well, if it was a loss, then I would have taken the loss. You would have seen me exit this for a loss. Also, probably not, because I don't want to encourage any trading today. I would have taken the L in here, though. You would have seen that loss, and I would have been 0 for 2 in demo. Again, it doesn't, at the end of the days, it doesn't matter, because this is a day where I literally said you should not be live trading, and no one should be. So it doesn't matter what I do. It's just one of those days where you should not touch a live account or even a funded. Eval maybe, but even eval for newer people, definitely not. So the point of drawing both those trend lines are really just to show you like there's gonna be a bunch of breakout traders going along here, which is and when we leave this liquidity below, I always figure that like one of these highs, and I figured it'd be this one because this one was the one inside this fair value I got to the left. I figured it'd be that one would be the soup. So it's like it looks like it's like a failed retail pattern. So it's like so have you ever seen this on like Google Images or anything? It's like the same exact thing. Because retail, what they think is they're gonna keep going up. Dude, I hate live streaming these days, man, because I hate it. Because I'm not gonna take a live trade. And I'm gonna talk about price action as in like, oh, this should happen. And I'm gonna sound confident. But it doesn't matter how confident or not I sound, because I don't live trade on these days no matter how confident I think I am. I just don't. It's my rule. And people aren't gonna know that. I hate streaming these days because I'm not gonna do anything. It's not as bad if you blow an eval account on a day like today. If it's especially if it's like $20, who cares? A funded account, yes, that would really matter. Yeah, I know. That's why I hate doing it, Burns. Nah, nah, nah. Nah, I disagree with that. You don't know me. I should stream on days you shouldn't trade so people see why. I think that's really good from an educational standpoint. I'm sure a lot of you would agree. Right, like from an educational standpoint, me seeing this textbook IFVG fail that should work, that tells me that okay, this is I don't even know if this is a Reaper or not. This could be a Reaper. That's why I shorted, or that's why I reversed position, because I figured, okay, if this failed now, this should hold now to the downside because it's a textbook fail. Does that make sense? And we never closed above it once, so. We'll see if this hits. It's non-farm payroll. This is just choppy, man. See you, Donald. I'll probably take a couple more demo executions later as well. So if I take any, I'll share them with you guys. But um, this doesn't look bad. This 2-minute inverse. If we got this 2-minute inverse, we'll probably execute this. So tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll wait till after NFP. All right, see if we get this inverse. These lows don't have to hit. I mean, they're not equal lows. It's just a fair value gap down here that we could retrace into, but I'm not really married to these as I was these. Oh my god, I just want to punch the screen right now. What is this? Ugh. This is why I don't trade the day before NFP, folks. If we get this 1 minute inverse, I'll take this as well. Patience. Yes, I agree. I don't know yet. All right, I'm gonna take this base out the momentum, to be honest. Should keep pumping here. The first scale's 1R exactly, so you can scale if you want. But I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna mute myself and let this play out. we're back green on the day thanks to this trade. Well, demo. So did anyone see me sneakily average in here? Why do you think I averaged in here? No, not to get green. Why did I pyramid here? Yeah, because we had the LRLR, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna about to break. I knew that was about to pump right there. So I took another contract, and what I did is so I could take a risk off here and then hold the other two till here. But we could get another nice pyramid here, maybe. One of the things that you really have to determine with IPGs is how you're going to create rules, because let's say you took that loss earlier and you left stream or you got off. I took 2 other wins after. So it's like, at what point are, like, and it's just statistics, because technically an IFVG setup is just, it either works or it doesn't. So if it works more than 60% of the time, no matter what time of day it is, then like at what point do you actually stop trading for the day? You don't. I don't know. It's definitely something that I thought about too, and I don't really know what to do about it. Like, I don't trade PM, but statistics wise, it might be more profitable. Obviously, there'd be more losses, but I don't know. So what I'll do here is I'll average in, take one off at these equal highs. So there's the average in. Stop loss goes to here now. Look at that. Look how well I average. Like, this is what ICT is good at, and why he's so green. Like, why he's so good at trading. It's because he knows the average in and pyramid there. Just look at that candle. Should hit its equal highs. Bang. Holy shit. This is going to be like a 3-hour trade if this fully hits, especially with the pyramids. I always tell people to leave stream, but I don't know, man. What if we get something like this? This is just so textbook. What does that mean, Leo? Is anyone taking this on eval? I'm in on my eval too on this, so my eval should be passed after this. NQ Golf, Paul. A couple of years ago, when I was scared to take more than one mini, like it was actually hard to trade NQ because I couldn't scale. But if you can take more than 2 minis and not be emotional, I think you'll be fine. Yeah, try spin. Yeah, no problem, Leo. Honestly, Bam Tech, yeah. This should hit. There's just no way this doesn't hit. It's a high inside of fair value gap. Tons of stops up here. I mean, there's just no way this doesn't. This should give us the pretty decent sized candle in the next couple minutes here. Well, there's unless it's a demo account, you can't. You have to calculate yourself. So after this trade hits, I'll go through my profit and losses for the day. And this should be a pretty big candle here in a minute. Do you care about the 512 equal lows? Being that my stop loss is down here, not really. I think we're too far away from them. Okay, this is where it should come, right here. Watch. Oof, hit that high, didn't hit the final one. I think I'm just gonna get all out there. Get enough for me. And I really want to get off stream. So, all right, so let's go over the profits and losses for today, just to see. All right. So if I go to account history, let's do a little math here. So this is 4-4. So down about 992. So 992. Now let's do 205 plus 205 plus 20 plus 146 plus 462 plus 323 plus 358. That equates to 1,500 in profit and 990 losses, meaning I'm up $600 on a demo account today, managing my risk, doing the same amount, about the same stop loss size, about $800, $2,000, and only taking one loss. So, definitely something that's going to be important for you to understand. Now, should this trade have been a loss? Probably not. Probably a break-even trade, but you know what I mean. It's definitely a questionable trade with equal lows below there. I'm not gonna lie, but so whatever. I was doing minis. So see why risk management's important. Mm. Do I have a video on how to pyramid? No, it's I don't want you guys to pyramid yet. Maybe down the road, but no. All right. So I texted my Corvette dealer guy, and he said that I could totally put it in a touchless wash. He said, "Have at it. Touchless is fine. The ceramic is more the bonded at this point. That ceramic is more the bonded at this point." That's what he says. Now, I probably would do in a touchless wash once, and then after that, I would probably clean it myself. So, can someone send me like a good foam gun I should use that's like good or something? Who knows what they're talking about? Eat those. Okay. What YouTube channels? Obsessed Garage. Okay, I'll do that. Cool. Thanks. Oh, cool. It says how to wash a car. That's great. Does that YouTube page like give you good products to get too as well? All right, I think I'm gonna get off here. Um, this will be your next target, obviously. Levi stop loss. Uh, yeah, I could do a pyramid inverter for premium members. Make sure to go like my tweet, by the way, before you leave.